Very welcome back. Now, it's a new year, and we are all wondering, dreading maybe what 2026 has in store for us.
Let's see what Donald Trump's going to do. No. We're laying our cards on the table with tarot reader Hannah O'Neill from Réaltaí Readings. Hannah, thank you so much for coming in. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
It's lovely to have you here. First of all, can you explain what is tarot?
So tarot is messages and they help with guidance, reassurance and clarity. So especially with the new year, a lot of people are looking into what's in store for them. There's the likes of year ahead readings, or you can come ahead if you want to, in general, find out what's coming up or just have any questions. So the likes of career, the likes of love, people are looking into.
Give us the history behind it and why do people buy into tarot?
So tarot actually started as a card game in the 15th century in Italy, and then from there in the 18th century French mystics took it, and that's when it became what we know today. So it has meaning behind it. So now we know it for meaning, and people will go for a bit of reassurance, a bit of guidance.
But like why? Like what is it special about the cards?
Well, it's a lot of self-discovery. So if you're feeling stuck in certain areas of life, if you're feeling a little bit lost, it's great to see what the cards may bring up. Now, of course, like humans have free will, so you can take what you want from those messages.
Is there something special about tarot cards as opposed to any other cards?
Tarot's more like yes or no questions, it's more guidance, and then angel cards are more protective and positive. So perhaps it's more if you're looking for something in life.
Because they kind of go hand in hand, tarot and angel readings, do they?
A little bit. Like angel cards are very like gentle nudges that you may want from your angels. So they're not going to be the yes or no's. There's no negatives there. And it's not like tarot has negatives, but it's going to show the light and dark.
Do I have to ask a question now, or can you just do a reading on me?
You can just get a general reading.
Give me a go on. Would we do it? So these are the cards here. You got your first set of cards in lockdown. Was it your mum got you first set of cards in 2020?
My mum got me. Yeah. So I used to get readings a lot during 2020. I was just really interested in it, and there's a lot of exposure as well.
Do people get scared about it?
I think there's a lot more information about tarot now, so it's not really as scary or as daunting. But we'll see what comes up.
Why did you knock there?
It cleanses out energy.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So especially if I'm reading with people.
Oh, I'm messy.
Well,
this is it.
That says it all there now.
This is it. 2026. What have we done? What have we done?
Hannah, this is Warren's card.
The tower.
Jeez, the tower.
Are you tarot reading?
It's on fire.
The Tower is one of those cards that are very misunderstood. So, for example, Death card looks very scary, very daunting, but really it's just showing that there's a change coming. So
that's what it,
Yeah, so a lot of these can be quite misunderstood.
Are you doing this on purpose to flick out cards?
Yeah, that's how I read. So there's different ways people read. Some people will pull a card, but I always just shuffle and let them fall because I want to see what's coming up for you.
Oh,
yeah.
That's kind of cool.
So there's different ways. But for yourself, we have the Nine of Cups to begin with. So Nine of Cups is knowing what you want, not settling for any less, knowing your worth. And when we have cups, it's fulfillment. So if there is something that you're looking for or chasing for, now is a time of not settling. So it's really saying that something may be coming your way. Cups can be monthly, so this could be 9 months' time, it could be a month's time, but it really says that now is the time of knowing what you want to bring forward. But there is this feeling of patience with it as well, so temperance is here.
I was about to say, after Christmas, I need a bit of temperance.
So temperance is really saying slow down, be patient, and tend to your cups, tend to your needs. Because we have these two cups, again, cups are like filling your cup, so we often hear to fill your cup. Any physical, emotional, mental needs that you're looking for, it really says that the path is unfolding, like anything, there's going to be obstacles. So this is why tarot brings in the light and dark. There is that kind of obstacles along the way, but we see there's a really strong light in the background, so staying positive towards it.
You're a great storyteller. It's about storytelling as well, though, isn't it? That's amazing.
Yeah, and I find Irish people are great at storytelling, and as well as that, like tarot's really big in Ireland, so I suppose there's a bit of that.
Very big
on TikTok. Yeah, like you're seeing it.
You're big on, like, people are looking you up and all this kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah, it's huge on TikTok. Now, TikTok, of course, it's very generalised. Yeah. So, you know, this message is for you. And that's why I think it is great to actually book a personal reading because it's more personalised to you.
Do you think for the new year, people would maybe want to learn? Can you learn readings? Yeah. Can you learn how to do tarot cards?
Yeah, I'm self-taught in tarot. I used to just book in readings and then I had a huge interest, so I went from there. But now I actually teach readings. So I teach tarot a lot at EP, so Electric Picnic Festivals. This is why there's so much exposure at it. Right. But as well as that online. So I teach how to read the cards, how to protect your energy, only because we're opening up to a lot of people. That's not a scary thing. And also if you want to go into business, how to go on to charge.
I'm really enjoying this. Can we do one for Tommy?
Yes, absolutely.
Come on,
is there any questions?
Have have I any questions?
Yeah, or just want to see what comes
What
up.
lies ahead in 2026?
What lies
Is
ahead?
that a question?
Yes,
It's not really a yes or no.
No,
My
just
daughter
seeing.
got a magic 8-ball for Christmas.
Oh, she's a bit
So
mean.
we're all yes/no questioned out of it this year, to be honest with you.
Already?
Oh, for goodness sake.
Can I go to bed? Will I have to go to
It was
bed
a
on
very
time?
retro present, though. We were kind of
present.
back in, like, you know...
What have we got here?
Right. Oh, 3 cards.
3 cards fell out. So
at you, Robin Hood.
we have a lot of wands, and 7 of wands is actually standing up for yourself. So this can be if there's any barriers, limits, criticism, doubts or fears, in particular the likes of imposter syndrome, or if there's kind of like, you know, creative blocks or anything in your way.
Okay.
This is standing up for yourself, beginning to break these things down, knowing your values. And I think that's important if you do have at times a little bit of fear, because this is like a fierce man, so he's really taking on things, tackling things, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be scary. But when you have the moon, it just says that, you know, of course things are inevitable, there is going to be the ebbs and flows, but just trust that whatever it is that may come up emotionally, you're tackling in this time. And I also feel with the Knight of Wands, this is confidence in where you're going. So when we have the Knight of Wands, it is somebody who's on a journey. Every time you have a horse in tarot, it represents journey or transportation. So this can be journeying into something, feeling confident, feeling a lot more courageous, or if you have any passions or creations, it's also bringing it forward.
Jeez, that's a great 2026
Exactly.
to look forward to. Challenges, sticking up for myself.
Podcast tour on the way
Feeling
with Donegal
positive.
O'Callaghan. You're not taking any
And
of
I'm
this
going
stuff
horseback.
around the roads of Ireland.
Wow, right, that's cool.
I have to say, it's really engaging and it's really lovely. I
Yeah.
know you work with your mum as well. You work side by
Yeah.
side. You do tarot, Reiki, angel readings. Your mum, this is your mum's creation
Yes,
here.
this is my mum's creation, yeah.
And she's the one who got you your first set of tarot cards.
Yeah, she is, yeah. And then she would make things. My mum does crochet. So this is a knitwear actually she done a while ago. But it's funny because with the crochet and tarot, it was both accidental. People started coming to me for tarot readings, just friends, and posting me online. And then the same with the crochet, people were asking where I got it from. And I said it was my mum's.
If people just
So
were a little
lovely.
bit nervous about getting into this, what would you say about dipping your toes into it?
I would say do your research. There's so much online. And if you're really skeptical, maybe go to websites if you're not feeling like Instagram or social medias have much information. But also maybe book a reading and start small. You can start with 3 cards, build from there, and get comfortable with the reader.
How long could a reading go on for?
Oh, I do like 10 cards. At the minute, I'm doing the year ahead, 2026 readings. So that's 12 cards for the 12 months. Yeah.
Oh, so that could go on for quite a while.
About like half an hour
Yeah.
to, an hour or so.
Well, you nailed our cards this morning.
I
Thank you.
really enjoyed that. It just feels very open and
Exactly.
lovely. People can find you at Réaltaí Readings.
Yes.
Yeah, the Gaeilge word, Réaltaí.
Yeah, for
For
stars,
stars. Hannah O'Neill, thank you so much for coming in this
Thanks
morning.
for having me. I
Thanks
really
a million.
appreciate
Great
it.
to see you.
Thank
Happy
you.
New Year.